A lot of people are starting to realize you don't need a lot of money to smell rich when wearing fragrances. More and more people are realizing there are cheap fragrances that smell absolutely luxurious and are absolutely perfect in every single way. I don't give this 10 out of 10 score to a lot of cheap fragrances out there, but for me right now, I'm doing sort of like an update video. To me, in my collection, these 15 fragrances that are cheap all deserve a perfect 10 out of 10 score because they have fantastic ingredients, fantastic blend, fantastic performance, fantastic wearability, and of course, their price tag is excellent. Let's see if you guys agree, and let's begin the video. Bentley Momentum Intense, a clone of CH Men, which is now discontinued. So I guess now this is the original. This is the captain now. Look at him, because this is a fantastic clone. It gets about 90% similar. It kind of goes in its own direction, but it's similar enough to resurrect that DNA, which was fantastic, but weakly performing like some of the old CH fragrances used to perform badly actually. But that DNA is a little bit green, sugary, sweet, woody, balanced perfumery, a really excellent sexy signature with a sexy masculine leather nuance to it, not overly overpowering. It's very balanced. I think it's a fantastic DNA in general. This is a sharp, woody, sugary, woody DNA. It's just reminiscent of CH Men, but lasts a very long time, 8 to 10 hours, medium projection, extremely good value for money. It smells high quality as well. This is a dumb reach, versatile clone that you can use as your signature pretty much anywhere. Rasi Shura. This is almost niche-esque. It's complex, it smells rich, high quality, very long lasting. It's a tomato leaf, aromatic leather oud, synthetic leather and oud fragrance that smells masculine, mature, very regal, almost nonchalant in the way it presents itself. But at the same time, it projects kind of like a beast, medium to loud projection with 12 hours longevity. This is Middle Eastern meets Western, but in a very mature, sophisticated way. Think of the kind of guy who's collecting air miles, always going to Dubai and flying Emirates all the time, first class. He's a rich businessman that has all things to do. This is Shuhrah in a bottle, and I think fantastic, smells much higher quality than its price tag. Rochas Mustache EDP. This is a clone of YSL's Tuxedo. Tuxedo itself is a rose-based, peppery, amber patchouli, warm, seductive DNA that's signature material, except for the summertime, in my opinion. Mustache smells a little bit more simplistic, but still just as smooth, much better value for money. I think Tuxedo is a little bit overpriced, in my opinion. I've never really recommended it as a full bottle purchase. I think Mustache always did a great job of making a great clone of it. Very smooth, smells expensive, not as photorealistic, fair enough, in its ingredients, but still lasted 8 hours with a soft projection. So yes, it's always been a 10 out of 10 in my book, and I always say make sure you wait for it to go cheap. It's not always on discount, sometimes you have to wait for it. But if you want more projection, go for Afnan Turathi Brown. Also a 10 out of 10. This smells a bit more Middle Eastern. It has maybe a 90% similarity to Tuxedo, but it goes a bit more ambery, woody, musky, Middle Eastern, definitely, as I said. But this projects more. This lasts about 10 hours. I think the first 20 minutes are its weakest points. If it stayed too long in that synthetic, harsh opening, longer than 20 minutes, I may have not given this a 10, but it becomes sexier as you wear this more and more. You get used to it, and it gets better on the dry down. So I think this does just about get a 10 out of 10. A very sexy, masculine take on the Tuxedo DNA. 37.9% of people who watch School of Scent are subscribed to us. If you guys really want to see our channel grow, go ahead and click subscribe. Let's get that number to 40%. Thank you. Then, of course, you have to talk about Afnan Turathi Blue, a 10 out of 10 clone of Bvlgari Tygar, which is overpriced, simplistic, but mass-appealing perfumery of grapefruit, sandalwood, and ambroxan. This gets it pretty much 95 to 99% accurate. It smells photorealistic, very long-lasting, 10 hours, fantastic value for money, fantastic versatility, high compliment factor. This is kind of a silver bullet cheapie. It does everything really. I think you can wear this and pretty much know you're going to smell clean, fresh, and really good. And of course, there's the other Bvlgari Tygar clone, Black Panther by Alexandria Fragrances. Okay, so this is a 10 out of 10 as well. This is my first Tygar clone. The point I'm saying is that Tygar probably is not worth this price at all. I think the clones kind of blow it out the water and make it redundant. Black Panther is the more musky take on the DNA. I think Turathi Blue is more accurate to the original. This is sort of like Alexandria going a little bit different with how this is more musky, basically. less photorealistic, but again, still very close. I really don't think you're gonna be sad if you have this or Turathi Blue. Get one or the other. I'll say they're both 10 out of 10s, but Turathi Blue just about wins it just a tiny bit for me in comparison with these two. And then of course is Alexandria Fragrances Hafez 1984, which is one of my most complimented fragrances of all time. A loud, sweet, boozy, spicy, vanillic tobacco fragrance, smoky, ashy tobacco. It's definitely in the same family as red tobacco, but it goes in its own direction. As I said, this is more boozy, more playful. I think this is easier to wear than red tobacco. I think this is sexier and incredible value for money. It smells niche. Get a 30 ml. You only need 2 sprays each time you apply this, and it's not an everyday fragrance. It's more of a special occasion scent or just a head toner in general. So yeah, 30 ml is all you need, and that's what makes it very affordable. I think it's one of the best, probably still my #1 favorite fragrance from Alexandria Fragrances, but I still need to check out more of the new stuff in fairness. And when we're talking about Afnan, we have to bring up 9 PM as well. So I don't talk about this fragrance enough actually. I think, you know, it does what it does well. It's a ultra mild clone of JPG, but to me this is a 10 out of 10 because it's an incredible value for money. I didn't know ultra mild had to be cheaper for some reason. You know, I wasn't expecting that to be the fragrance that got cloned, but this is much better value for money than ultra mild in my opinion. It's like £20, 25 bucks. It lasts 10 hours, it's fresher than ultra mild, more balanced, more wearable because of that reason. That's what gives it a 10 out of 10 score to me. This has the same quality as ultra mild with its own twist, and it's just more wearable, kind of improves it in my opinion. Ultra mild is a bit too, it's too intense with that DNA. It's a pear, bubblegum, vanillic, spicy fragrance that's pure diabetes, too sweet. This freshens it up. You can still wear this for clubbing, which is what ultra mild is traditionally known to be used for. So yeah, this has great versatility, a great youthful signature especially. Haramain Détour Noir, a fantastic clone of Layton. Layton is still better than this. It doesn't make Layton redundant, but I will say if you don't love Layton so much that you need to spend that kind of money, you want to just kind of have the DNA in your collection, but not go too crazy. This is insane. For 25 bucks, fantastic value for money. The presentation is horrible on the bottle, and it's all awkward. It's all a mess, I think, in the presentation, but the juice inside is what matters, and this is that same sexy, fruity, spicy, apple, floral, vanillic DNA that everyone loves from Layton. It's balanced enough to wear as a signature most of the year round. It'll get you compliments, 10 hours longevity. This does it all. This is impressive for a clone, 10 out of 10. Carolina Herrera 212 Men NYC. This is a classic made in the 90s. One of, you know, I think it's probably one of Carolina Herrera's best-selling fragrances. Green, shower gel, musky, balanced, sexy perfumery. This is a dumb reach. This is designer definitely, but it's classical at the same time. It feels timeless. It probably has enough naturals to make it keep going as a timeless classic. This does smell like, yeah, you're applying a deodorant, but a fancy one, let's say. It kind of has the right depiction with this deodorant can presentation, but it smells very sexy. Don't let that fool you. This is not Lynx Africa. This is a very sexy signature. 10 hours longevity. If you want to try green perfumery as well, I think green perfumery is super underrated in modern perfumery right now. It's a family that needs to kind of make a bit of a comeback. It smells super masculine, just very obviously masculine. I think, you know, this is a great youthful masculine signature, but I think pretty much all age groups can rock this. This is a classic. Latifa Oud Caprice. I was shocked by this fragrance. I didn't know La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electric, which was basically a reimagining of the original La Nuit de l'Homme, so it's kind of already a clone. Got cloned as well again by Latifa. Oud Caprice gets it pretty much, let's say 98% accurate. You don't need the original La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electric. This lasts longer, it smells pretty much exactly the same, and it's cheaper as well. Easier to find. It makes the original La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electric redundant, which is a shame because I actually really like Bleu Electric, but hey, now some of you guys who struggle to get it don't have to worry about that anymore. This beats it. This is the winner right now. If you guys don't know what this DNA smells like, it's cardamom, spicy, woody amber, very sexy, masculine, warm and inviting. One of the best sexy signatures out there. If you want to just smell attractive all the time, you care about smelling attractive as a signature scent, this is the DNA to go for. Latifa Oud Honor and Glory. Again, another Latifa. This is a different scent family altogether. This is unique. I don't know any other fragrance that smells like this. This is tropical, spicy, gourmand, woody, vanillic perfumery. So it has the creme brulee note, which is very unique, the pineapple, the cinnamon, the sandalwood, the vanilla, making a very sexy but surprisingly balanced DNA with all these notes in there. Unisex all year round, maybe only wear this in the evening for the summertime. 8 hours longevity, medium projection. Smells complex, creative, it smells niche when it's only like a 25 bucks fragrance. It is beautiful, fantastic packaging. I love this bottle. You know, yeah, this is not Détour Noir. This is just a beautiful bottle, beautiful fragrance altogether. I was shocked when I got a sample of this. This is one of those rare moments in my collecting journey when I get a sample and I just know that's it. I'm getting a bottle, order straight away. Pretty much is what exactly happened here. My other favorite masterpiece, Moschino Toy Boy. Again, this is kind of the fragrance you can get the 30 ml and you'll be happy. This is a strong fragrance, so you do not need a lot of juice. Toy Boy is a masterpiece in my opinion. It's rose, thick, luxurious, spicy, musky, green, peppery. I think this is just a really clever fragrance that lets you get out of your comfort zone, try new notes, especially for us men who are scared of rose. Don't be scared, guys. It's just a fragrance note, and I just think it's beautiful. I think this is actually a high compliment factor fragrance. When I first sprayed it on a test strip, it got a compliment. Someone said it smells really nice. It was one of the girls who was walking by in the store. I think this is a fantastically versatile fragrance as well. You can wear this pretty much all year round, day and night. Maybe not in the cold weather nighttime, it's a bit too bright for that, but pretty much all year round you can wear this. 12 hours longevity, loud projection. This is a head turner, unique, creative, niche in designer packaging, designer affordability. It's a masterpiece to me, but it's not for everyone. Definitely try it before you buy. Encre Noir à l'extrême. One of Lalique's most creative fragrances, one of the most creative vetiver fragrances out there. This is dry, earthy, dark vetiver that smells like a horror scene. It smells like the damp darkness of a forest with an abandoned tavern nearby. A perfect Halloween fragrance. This is woody, dusky, but really sexy at the same time, in my opinion. It has this masculine, dark edge to it. It's just, you know, darkness in a bottle that's really sexy. And it lasts a really long time, 12 hours, got a lot of patchouli in there. It smells natural enough to really feel like you're smelling quality in a bottle for such a good price as well, for around 30 bucks, 25 pounds, something like that. Again, not for everybody necessarily. If you can, try before you buy. The safer flanker in the Encre Noir line is going to be Encre Noir Sport. And lastly, Jaur Homme EDP. This fragrance kind of makes me reminisce about fragrances like Naxos or Sartorial by Penhaligon's, which is impressive when you realize this is like a 30 pounds, 35 bucks fragrance, or even cheaper than that. It has a slight old school feel to it. Maybe that's why it doesn't get enough hype, but I think it's still very much wearable in modern times. You just have to be a little bit more elegant, updressed, more of a regal gentleman wearing this. This is a barbershop cinnamon honeyed fragrance is how I would describe this. So it's kind of got that reminiscence of Penhaligon's, Sartorial, and Xerjoff Naxos in there. It has that elegance, the ambriness, the glow of both of those fragrances. So basically I'm saying this smells high quality, it's higher quality than its price tag, lasts 10 hours, medium projection, signature material, day and night, maybe not in the summertime though, but great versatility as well. Again, another steal for the price and great presentation. And that concludes this video, guys. Do you guys agree or disagree with my choices? I like to update this list every once in a while because I feel like I'm finding more of these fantastic hidden gem cheapies for you guys, or actually some of these are not hidden gems, fair enough, I can't claim that, but maybe some of these I'll put you guys onto them. Maybe you haven't heard about some of these. Let us know if you've been put onto some new fragrances you're going to try now because of this video, and let us know, guys. Share your secrets, tell us which cheap fragrance would you say is a perfect 10 out of 10, meeting the criteria I listed earlier in this video. If you guys enjoyed this video and you're looking for more affordable options, check out this previous video we did on a perfect collection for $250. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.